Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be so fun to sit down and film a video talking about products that I've used for years. But I didn't want to do a video where I'm just talking about products that are like the oldest in my collection. I was going through my makeup the other day and I was finding products and like remembering how long ago I started using them and how they are still like front and center on my desk and how I still consistently use these products. So I grabbed a full face of makeup to share with you guys. I also have some other products that I've been using for years that I wanted to share with you as well. But I'm really excited about this video. I think it's going to be really fun to kind of reminisce. And as we go through, I would love for you guys to be thinking about products that you've been loving and using for years that has stuck into your routine the same way these products have. So before we get into the makeup tutorial, I actually wanted to talk about some hair care products that I've been using for years. And Briogeo is actually working with me on this video. So this video is sponsored by Briogeo, and I felt like it was the perfect partnership because honestly, truly, there is not another hair care brand that I've been using as consistently and as long as I have Briogeo. I started using Briogeo in April of 2017. Briogeo is a brand that as soon as I tried it out, I haven't not had Briogeo products in my everyday hair care routine. So I first wanted to share with you guys my personal favorites, and if you have never tried Briogeo before, now is the time. They actually have a sale going on right now, which is awesome, and the sale can be applied to their holiday sets, which are already at a discount. I'll get to that in a minute. I love so many products from Briogeo, and I've talked about this brand so many times on my channel, so really I feel like you can't go wrong with anything from the brand. But the product that has been in my routine for the longest, it's this right here. It's the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. This is one of those products that I feel like once you try it, you will never be able to live without it, and that's been the case for us. My husband's like obsessed with this as well. We've gone through so many bottles, but this is amazing if you're somebody like me and you use dry shampoo and you just need that extra exfoliation and detox. Plus, hair health starts at the scalp, so it's a really great treatment for if you have dry scalp or flaky scalp, and it feels so refreshing as well. It's just one of the best products. Such a unique texture, it smells amazing, and it just creates this spa-like experience in the shower. So also, you guys know I've been loving this shampoo and conditioner. As soon as this line launched, I have been using it nonstop. It's the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Superfood Shampoo and Conditioner. I love these so much. Last year, they also came out with another superfood shampoo and conditioner that I love equally. I genuinely use both of these. This is the Banana and Coconut Nourishing Superfood Shampoo and Conditioner. Just to give you a brief overview of the difference, because there is a slight difference, this one is a little bit more like hydrating. So if you have dry, brittle hair, I would recommend this one. If you have more like normal to oily hair and you don't experience dryness, I feel like you would really enjoy the banana one. Something that I love about Briogeo, and I know I've told you guys about this before, is their formulas are clean. So you're not gonna have to worry about harsh sulfates, which can strip the hair of the natural oils and create dryness. There's no parabens and no silicones. And I also love that the results that I get are real results, not just illusions that some of those chemicals can create. So you know that like the shine in your hair is real, and when your hair feels and looks healthy, it's because it actually is. My hair has transformed. I feel like it's strong and it's always so shiny. And then I've been more recently really enjoying a hair mask from them that's also a part of their superfood line. It's this Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Hair Mask. I talked about this in my favorites video recently. It is such a good hair mask. It smells amazing and it gives really nice hydration, but it doesn't weigh the hair down, which is something that I really love. So I wanted to share with you guys some holiday sets that you just, oh my gosh, you have to check these out. I'm literally just head over heels in love with these holiday sets. So one of the holiday sets that I absolutely love and would definitely gift to myself or someone else is this right here. So this is so cute. It's the Briogeo Detox and Restore set. So this retails for $49 US. It's a $78 value. You get two full-size products in here. They're two of my favorites. There's that charcoal shampoo I just talked about. And then this is also one of the products that I've been using for so long. It's the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This is a dynamic duo. So you already get a discount here, but if you use the code Allie at checkout, you'll get 20% off. This is not an affiliate code. This is just a gift from Briogeo to you guys. This is for a limited time, so after the holiday sale, that discount code will still work, but you'll get 15% off. So this next thing, and the last thing I'm going to share with you guys, is what has made me the most giddy. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world, and I just love how it's in this holiday set. It's the Briogeo Merry Multi-Masking Nourish and Repair and Hydrate Hair Set. I mean, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or actually the bear, I should say, because this is my favorite, you guys. This Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Honey Moisture Deep Conditioning Mask. This launched last year. I didn't stop using it since it launched last year, and it was limited edition, and they brought it back in this holiday set, and it comes with a sample of the Don't Despair Deep Conditioning Mask, which is amazing, as well as that superfood mask that I've been loving. You get a little mini size of that as well, and it's only $36, but then you get 20% off on top of that. Like, I'm losing my mind over this holiday set, so this is something that you definitely need. The Honey Bear Mask is my favorite. I use it in place of my conditioner after I shampoo my hair, and it is the most incredible hydrating mask. It smells amazing. I love to just run it through the ends of my hair, and then I'll tie it up in a low bun and just let that sit and soak into my hair for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then as soon as I rinse it out, I can literally feel the tangles untangling in my hair. I can feel the hydration, and it smells incredible. This is like my favorite Briogeo product. I absolutely love the formula, and this set just melts my heart completely. So I would definitely recommend picking up this set right here. You get 3 incredible products. So I will have all of the info in the description box down below if you guys want to stock up or try out any of these products. I could talk about them for days. I love them so much. So now that we have our hair freshly washed, thanks to Briogeo, we're gonna move on to complexion. So first I'm gonna go ahead and clip my hair back. And now we're ready to do our makeup. Like I said before, I had so much fun picking out all these products. I'm gonna start off with a product that I tried, I think 3 years ago, and ever since it's been sitting front and center on my desk. It's this right here. It's the Embryolisse Late Cream Concentrate. I am just gonna take the tiniest amount of this. This is a lifesaver. If you have dry skin and you have not tried this yet, especially if you have dry skin and you're a makeup lover, you must. It's so good. I really do feel like it helps prep the skin so perfectly for makeup, but also just as a skincare product alone, it's so wonderful for dryness. I literally haven't stopped using this since I first tried it, and I've gone through several of those bottles because it's just that good. It just becomes like a staple in your routine. So next up, this is probably the product that has been in my makeup routine the longest, and obviously the most consistently. This is also something that I've gone through several bottles of, and it has also stayed front and center on my filming desk for years. And actually, I tried this way before I started my YouTube channel. I've probably been using this product for 5 or 6 years, I would say. It's from Bare Minerals. This is the Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. Mine is in the shade 1.5 Birch. It's the best hydrating tinted moisturizer. It's not going to give you tons and tons of coverage, but it's enough to even out the skin tone. I'm just applying this with my hands today. I haven't applied it with my fingertips in so long, but this is how I used to do it, so I wanted to give it a whirl again. This is one of the best everyday products in my opinion. I think it would work for everybody, and I've used this before alone as my actual base product for the day. Or I've used it as more of a primer since it has such great hydrating properties. It works great under other foundations, especially if you're like me and you feel like you kind of need a little bit more coverage. It's nice to use it as a primer because it kind of gives you a little bit of coverage, and then I feel like it doesn't make you go overboard with foundation if you do layer foundation on top, because you kind of have that baseline coverage, if that makes sense. I'm just going over that with a sponge just to make sure everything is nice and blended. So I wanted to use a concealer, and then I actually have another powder foundation I'm going to get to in a second. So this concealer I've been using since it launched. I think it launched in 2018, so it's been about 2 years of using this. Obviously, this is not the oldest concealer in my collection. I've also used a lot of drugstore concealers for many years, but when it came down to a concealer that after I tried it, it stayed heavily in my makeup routine, I thought of this one and I had to use this. So this is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. I'm going to use the shade 1N, but like I said, this is one of those products that again has been front and center on my filming desk literally since launch day. I'm just going to use this to brighten up the center of the face a bit, and I'm going to use that same sponge just to blend it all out. I'm going to take what's left and apply it to the eyelid to cancel out any discoloration there. And then when it came to powder, I immediately thought of this one. This is a powder that I don't use on a daily basis, but when I thought about a powder that has been consistently reliable when it comes to long makeup days, special occasions, any event where I need to be photographed, like this is the powder that I've been going to for, I would say 4 or 5 years now. I think I even had this powder before I started my YouTube channel, and it's this one right here. It's the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is a classic, but I mean, it's stuck around in people's beauty routines for this long for a reason. I know I'm not the only one who still uses this powder. So I'm just gonna use this to set the under eyes, as well as a little bit over that concealer we applied. But I'm gonna leave the perimeters of the face alone because I wanted to use my Bare Minerals Original Foundation. I wear the shade Fairly Light 03. I have been using Bare Minerals for such a long time. Before I started my YouTube channel, I used the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, and then I used one of their powder foundations that's now discontinued. But I've been using the original foundation consistently for probably 3.5 to 4 years now. So I'm just gonna take this and buff it over the outer parts of the complexion. I'm using the Beautiful Finish brush and just buffing that into the skin. This is still a product that comes with me anytime I travel. This is one of my go-to quick foundations still. How many of you guys still use this original foundation? I would love to know in the comments. I'm blending that up on the forehead as well. I'm gonna take my sponge and just press that powder foundation into the skin, just to really activate the glowy finish that it has. Like, look at that. You would never know that this is a powder foundation. That's what I love about it, and that's why I haven't stopped using it for so many years now. I feel like this next product is a no-brainer, and I know so many of you guys haven't stopped using it since you tried it as well. I couldn't not put this in this video. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm pretty sure I started using this before I started my YouTube channel as well. So it's probably been 4 to 5 years. Maybe I should have tried to like look at my videos, my old videos, and see like when exactly I was using this. But at the same time, I feel like I was using it already in the first video I uploaded. So I honestly don't remember exactly when I tried this out first, but I know it's been a long time since I've used this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buff this all over the skin to warm everything up. So for highlighter, I wanted to use this right here, the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I'm pretty sure I've been using this for over 3 years now, and it's just still one of those products that I rely on and reach for constantly. It just gives the best lit from within glow. It's so foolproof and it's so timeless too. I feel like all of these products are so timeless, which is why they're still in my routine after all these years. Just highlighting the high points of the face with this. And then for blush, I haven't stopped using this and it's gone with me everywhere since it launched. I'm pretty sure these launched in 2018. Bare Minerals launched their Gen Nude blush collection. I'm pretty sure it was 2018, like early 2018. And this specific shade, Beige for Days, I mean, I haven't ever stopped using it, I feel like, since it launched. So I'm going to apply this to the apples of the cheeks. It's just the best everyday beigey peach blush color. It's not too overpowering, but gives you enough color to where you don't feel like you're missing blush, if that makes sense. I love this one. I'm gonna quickly fill in the brows with a brow pencil that I've used for at least 3.5 years, maybe even 4 years. I was trying to find on my YouTube channel, like if I had a video where I talked about this in my favorites video to kind of give me a good idea of when I started using it. I couldn't find it. It's been such a long time. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. It never lets me down. I still use it like in every tutorial, you guys know. And if you've watched my videos for a while, you'll know that I've used this for so long. This is the shade 3.5. I normally use the shade 4, but I've been using this recently because I opened it and used it and I'm trying to go through it. I like the shade, I think it works well, but 4 is a little bit more of a perfect match for my brow hairs. Okay, now that brows are on, we're gonna do eyeshadow, and eyeshadow was actually the hardest category to think about, a product that I've used consistently for years because I think it's one of the most frequently launched products. Like brands come out with eyeshadow palettes more than anything, I feel like. So that means that I'm always trying new eyeshadow palettes, and it's one of those things that I move through quickly. Like I move on to the next one more than like complexion products. But I must say that when this launched, I really haven't stopped using it, and I've shared it so many times here on my channel. It's been a staple for sure. And it's only been maybe 2 years, I think, since I've been using this. But it's the KKW Beauty Classic Eyeshadow Palette. This just is foolproof. I love it. And like I said, this tutorial is not necessarily about my most used eyeshadow palette ever, if that makes sense. But as of now, like this is something I've been using for years, and I knew I wanted to incorporate it in this video. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with this shade right here. This is called Fade. And I'm gonna use this to kind of set the eyelid. And I'm also going to kind of create a little bit of a transition shade, just a little bit, because it is a little bit of a faint color on me. All right, next I'm going to go into one of my favorite shades in the palette. This is called Dash, and I'm going to go ahead and build this up on the outer corner. I'm also going to pinch the brush and apply that along the entire lower lash line. I love taking this specific eyeshadow and just packing it all over the eyelid for a really easy one and done look, but I thought I would do a little something more for today. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye, just working that on the outer corner and in the crease a little bit. And then also I'm gonna run that under the lower lash line too. I'm gonna add a little more warmth with this shade, just on that same outer corner. And then I'm gonna take what's left on the brush and kind of sweep it through the crease as well. And then again, I'm going to pinch the brush and just add what's left to that lower lash line. I'm going to dip into the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm going to take a brush and apply this all over the eyelid, starting on the inner portion and moving to about 2/3 of the way across the lid. I'm also going to take that same shade and apply it in the inner corner and a little bit along this inner third of the lower lash line. And I'm going to take what's left and apply it under the brow. Then I'm going to take the darkest matte shade in the palette, and I'm going to use that to line the outer third of the top lash line, as well as the outer third of the lower lash line, just slightly. I don't want too much definition, but I want just a little bit on that outer corner. I'm taking what's left on that fluffy brush and just making sure all the edges are blended. Okay, I bet you could have guessed the mascara that I was going to use in this video. I love this. I haven't stopped using this since it launched. I'm pretty sure this launched in 2017. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I haven't stopped using it since it launched. It's one of the best mascaras to ever exist. So I'm just going to apply this on the top and bottom lashes. Okay, so now that mascara is on, I'm going to wipe off any foundation that got on the lips. So when it came to lip products, it took me a minute to figure out which one I wanted to talk about because I thought of a few. But this brand specifically and this shade has been so consistent in my routine. And again, this brand is just one that I always reach for when it comes to lipsticks and also lip liner. And it's Charlotte Tilbury. So Pillow Talk specifically is one that I've used for years now. So I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip Cheat to line my lips. And I'm gonna fill this in a little bit too. And if you guys are a Charlotte Tilbury fan, you'll know that like Charlotte Tilbury has since expanded the Pillow Talk range into eyeshadow palettes and so many other products. And because I'm such a fan of this lip combo, I'm always like the first to buy all the new Pillow Talk things. I'm gonna take the Pillow Talk lipstick and I'm going to apply that to the lips. I still love this color so much. I wanted to apply a gloss that I love. And again, this is kind of like a brand slash formula more than a specific shade, but I have been using the Buxom full-on plumping lip glosses for such a long time. I had tried these out before I started my YouTube channel, so I've loved these for so long. I still talk about them in videos. I still get excited about them when they launch new shades and things. So I wanted to apply this on top. I'm gonna use the shade Dolly, and I'm just gonna apply that all over the lips. Okay, let's step back and assess the situation. I'm gonna take my bronzer brush, and maybe I'll take a little bit more of the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and just add some to the forehead. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the Gen Nude Beige for Days blush, just on the apples of the cheeks. And then when it comes to a setting spray, I knew which one I was going to use immediately, and I'm sure you guys could guess what I'm going to use. The Urban Decay All Nighter. I haven't stopped using this since I tried it. I tried this before my channel, but it wasn't until I was a little bit more established here on YouTube that I was using it literally on a daily basis. Regardless, it's been years, definitely, that I've used this. So just going to spray that all over the skin. And if you've watched my videos for a while, you will also know that this is something that I have not shut up about for way too long. The Rimmel Stay Matte Setting Powder. I just love it. And I like to use it after my setting spray in the T-zone to just kind of combat the shininess and oiliness that I tend to get in the T-zone through the day. So I'm just gonna layer this in. And then along with the Benefit brow pencil, I feel like I've always used it with the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, so I've been using this for so long and it's still my go-to brow gel. I haven't found anything that I like better than this yet. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take out my hair clips. All right, you guys, so that completes this video. It was honestly so fun for me to reminisce and wear all of these products and talk about the products that I've been using and loving for years. I love how the makeup look turned out. It's so timeless, I feel like, which is why I think all these things have lasted in my makeup routine and hair routine for years. I don't know, I really feel like it says something when a product, you know, stays in your life for that long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said before, I would love to hear what products you've loved for years in the comments down below. A huge thanks again to my friends at Briogeo for sponsoring today's video. I love their products. I've used them for years consistently. Anytime you guys ask about my hair, just know that like Briogeo is what I've been using and what I will continue to use. Again, I will have all the information about the sale in the description box down below. You don't want to miss out. Now is such a good time to try out the products or stock up on your favorites. So be sure to check out the description box for all of that info, and I will also have all the products that I personally would recommend listed out for you guys to make it easier if you don't know where to start. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll get a notification every single time I post. That's it from me today. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!